earth, water, air, fire. Spirit, show us the energy so we may transcend higher. On our angels, guides, and ancestors we call to bring us messages for our highest good of all. Hello and welcome. This is your psychic tarot reading. Go ahead and take a deep breath and tap into your own intuition, and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so when I went into meditation for your reading, we're going to pull Oracle and Tarot, and I give you the message I got in meditation first, okay? So the first thing I heard was, I don't care anymore. Yeah, here I don't care anymore. Phil Collins, okay? And then I heard, you can go your own way. Fleetwood Mac. So I feel like you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be me. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm just gonna be my true self, right? This is very expressive, playful energy of being your unique self. Just letting go of comparison and control, having confidence, love, courage, right? And then I heard Homie Don't Play That from Homie the Clown in Living Color, the 90s show, right? And it's really given me like this full energy, right? Of like taking this leap. And then I heard and saw frogs in my third eye. And then I heard the line from an Eminem song, which is, if you're feeling froggish, leap, right? And I feel like this is your energy, not in a combative way, but in, like I said, in the way of the full, like leaping forward, this new beginning, right? This jump in energy. And the show is called In Living Color, right? So this bold, beautiful, vibrant energy. Okay. Yeah. And taking a chances, taking a risk. I heard roll the dice. Okay. Taking risk to reward, and having failing to succeed, right? Going through the failures to succeed, right? Like at whatever you're doing, that the practice and wisdom and learning and going through of it is actually leading to your success. Okay. And then after I heard roll the dice, it made me think of Andrew Dice Clay, the comedian from like the 80s. He was a very controversial comedian. So I feel like you're unconventional, untraditional. You don't fit in a box or a category, and you're funny, right? That's a comedian. Homie the Clown, a clown. Okay. What else? And yeah, and then I heard the song "One in a Million" by Aaliyah. And I feel like this is a message from like a song from your spirit guides to you. Okay, so go listen to that song, One in a Million by Aaliyah. And I did go, after I got this message, I went and listened to it right away. And I was watching it on YouTube. And then, so you know how it'll just play another video. So the next video that played, I feel like this is for you too, was the song, another song from Aaliyah is Are You That Somebody? And it's the one where she's like, sometimes I'm goody goody, right now I'm naughty naughty. That was a little off key. But anyways, that song, right? And just the whole video was like a message, okay? They go through like a portal in the mountain, and it reminded me of the a card we got in our last message for our tarot reading, which was this card right here, Nothing is Impossible. And see how it's like going through this portal in the mountain? So that's, you might want to go check out that message too. I'll link it in the description box. Okay. All right. So, also at the beginning of the video, there's, like a hawk. So this you're having a higher perspective. They flash back and forth with them dancing, the, male and female dancers, flashing from them being in color, right, to their shadow. So a lot of integration happening here. Okay. And of course, in the background of that song, there's that, it sounds like a baby crying. It's that, what? in that song. I don't know if you remember, but anyways, so a lot of inner child healing. Okay. So whoever you are, I love your energy, and this is fantastic, and we should be homies. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, since we had roll the dice, I wanted to start with I'm going to roll these dice right here and get you 3 numbers that will be significant to you. Okay, these are cool. These are made out of stone. Got these in Colorado. Okay, so let's roll 3 times just because I felt called to with the roll the dice message. Okay, taking divinely inspired chance, risks, being yourself. Absolutely, taking a leap. All right, so let's do 3, get 3 numbers. Okay, and we have 10. All right, so 10 is a number of closing an old cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Absolutely. Okay, so 10, right, like we were saying in the channeling, new beginnings. Absolutely. Okay, and 5, absolutely. 5 is a number of change, right? Going in this new direction, rolling the dice, taking a chance. 1 more. All right, and 8, 4, 4. Okay, so 8s, 5s, 4s, and 10s could be significant. Okay, and 4s are about creating a foundation, stable foundation. 8 is about manifestation. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to pull a couple from, these are index cards that I wrote movie quotes on. Okay, I thought that would be fun to start with that. So all the cards we will be using are thoroughly shuffled. Do they need to know? Okay. Lie only becomes truth if person wants to believe it. Karate Kid 2. That's right. So you don't have to be what somebody else wants you to be, right? You don't fit in a category. Absolutely. You don't fit in a box, right? It only becomes true if you believe it. Yeah. If the person wants to believe it. It's about what you believe and believing in yourself. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, that's too many. All right. And we've got so much time and so little to do. Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it. Willy Wonka. Okay. All right. So much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it. So that would be so little to do and so much time, right? Kind of like this. It's like how you look at it. Absolutely. Your perspective, having a higher perspective. Absolutely. Cute. Okay. Let's get 1 more. 2 more. I just heard 2 more. Okay. And we've got Wilson from Castaway. All right. So you might have, this is like this is your own personal journey, right? And we know that being on that path can be lonely, right? That can be absolutely lonely, right? And that's when you have to use the Force. Star Wars, A New Hope, right? A new beginning, a new hope, right? So going through this hermit phase, believing in yourself, understanding that it's what you believe, how you perceive it, right? And when you're feeling alone, you use the Force. You have your guides, spirits, angels, ancestors, right? Okay. Just do 1 more. Okay. Yeah, this one came out when I was shuffling too. Another Karate Kid message. So Karate Kid might be significant to you. All right. Either you karate yes or you karate no. You karate guess so. You get squished just like the grape Karate Kid. Okay. Right. So it's not like being wishy-washy, right? Like Homie the Clown, he wasn't wishy-washy, right? He was like, I don't think so. Homie don't play that. right? And again, it's not like in this malicious way, right? It's just that it's standing up for yourself and knowing who you are and what you believe in, right? And what powers you have. Okay? All right. Okay, and I'm going to get some from the, what is this? The Star Dragons. You need to know, please. Okay. Tranquility. Harmonious in action. Yeah. It's like you don't have to do something to be worthy, right? Your actions or inaction is not what makes you worthy. Just being yourself, your true self, brings you harmony, love, peace. I wrote that down, self-love and peace, right? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, what else? Okay. Grief, accepting loss. Yes. So you may have gone through, you know, I'm getting a loss of a person, a death, but this also could be, you know, a loss of a job or a friend or a relationship. Okay, so grieving that, right? This is coming over here on top of this feeling lonely. So accepting, coming into this acceptance, right? Yeah, I wrote that down. Confidence, acceptance. Yes. So yeah, grieving is a process, right? And acceptance is part of that process, right? And I'm also getting grieving loss, accepting loss of like the old habits, the old self, letting the old self go. Yeah. Okay. And invention, burning with passion. Yeah, this is your energy. Ready to go, right? Ready to go and make your dreams come true, right? Being your unique, divine, beautiful self. Yeah, not caring what anybody else thinks, right? Just like I said, you're worthy just being you. Okay. Protection, okay? Finding what's important. The screen is standing out here to me here too, okay? A lot of heart healing, and that came up in the last message as well. So definitely go check that out. Okay, 2 and 26 here, that breaks down to an 8. It's one of the numbers that came out before. This was an 11. All right, so you're highly protected. Guides, spirits, angels, ancestors, right? High vibe energy. You're protected, and also your own confidence and light is protecting you. Beautiful. Okay, one more. Here we go. And we have freedom, breaking the chains. Yeah. Breaking those chains of just like, you know, worrying about what anybody else thinks of you, right? Like over here, like no wishy-washy, yes, no, I don't know, I'm not sure. Like, no, I know who I am. I'm proud of me. I'm going to let my freak flag fly, homie. And if you don't like it, oh well. Yeah. Breaking the chains, being free to be yourself. Your unique, beautiful, vibrant, colorful self. With these colors coming out here too. This bright pink and bright orange, green and blue. Vibrant, beautiful, bold self. Okay. All right. Let's get some tarot. I'm going to pull from the Doodle Tarot. All right. Do they need to know? Tarot here, please. unapologetically you. Yes, yes. Ace of Wands, yeah. This inspiration, right? Absolutely. It says adventure, creative spark, enthusiasm, new beginning. Absolutely. Ready to take this new beginning with enthusiasm and to take divinely inspired risks, chances, and actions. Yes. Okay, yeah. Look, guys. 10, Wheel of Fortune, that came out in our dice. Absolutely. So the energy is changing here, right? The wheel's turning in your favor. Divinely timed, right? This is your destiny. Okay, it says change. Yes, we spoke about that. Destiny, turning points, and good luck. Absolutely. Being your authentic self is the most high vibrational frequency you can be in, right? That's when you start attracting and manifesting. Absolutely. Beautiful. Loving this. Okay, what else from the tarot? Okay. Ooh, there you go. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Creating legacy, right? Absolutely. It says intelligence, wealth, fortune, family tradition. Absolutely. It's like, I'm starting a new family tradition. Everybody gets to be free to be themselves. You don't have to fit in a box and act like everybody else, right? Be a robot cookie cutter of everybody. Act right, sit right, talk right. No, I'm going to be me. Homie, don't play that, right? I'm feeling froggish. Absolutely. I'm going to leap into this new beginning. The wheel is turning in my favor for me to create the world I want and deserve and I'm worthy of. Yes. Oh, I love the energy of this reading. Okay. What else? Wow. Okay. That's quite a bit. You see Ace of Cups here, which is also, you know, new beginning, fulfillment, love. Okay. Big energy. Beautiful. Yes, there's another ace. You guys, this is the third ace that showed up. This is super auspicious. Absolutely. New opportunities, new beginnings, right? Your Ace of Pentacles that you're taking here to create this 10 of Pentacles. Absolutely. It says, what does it say? Built in. Oh, business. Okay. Business opportunity. Yes. Money is coming. New abundance, stability. Yes. We were talking about earlier fours with having a stable foundation. Yes, absolutely. Within yourself, your belief in yourself, right? This belief in yourself and allowing yourself to be you, your unique, beautiful self, just not caring. Like I said, it's the highest vibration. And this is how you're manifesting. These pentacles are in our reality, right? Absolutely. Okay. Beautiful. That is such, like we were, the card we read earlier about luck. 3 aces. It's beautiful. And the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune, good luck. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Yes. And we've got the King of Cups. Yeah. Look at you. I'm me. Yeah. 1 in a million, baby, right? I'm integrating all of me. I love me. I feel safe, secure, sovereign in my emotional well-being and feelings, right? Okay, it says compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. Absolutely. Just like we were talking about earlier, you know, you're high vibe, and just because you don't play that doesn't mean you're low vibe, right? You just have a great sense of humor and tell it like it is, and you are sovereign in yourself, in your feelings, in your heart. Gorgeous. Okay, and finally, another number 4, stability, the Emperor. stable in yourself, right? This is sovereign, being sovereign in your energy, sitting on your throne of power, right? I'm the main character of my world. And around here, we let our freak flag fly. We're free to be ourselves. Absolutely. And I'm proud of that. That makes me happy. Okay. And it says, fatherhood, authority, structure, and control. Absolutely. Beautiful. Wow. There's just all of these positive cards here are absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful direction you are headed in. I love it. Okay, let's get you a final closing card from, what is this? Sacred Forest, okay? On the bottom, we have Crystal Cave with trust. Yes. Trusting yourself, trusting the universe. Absolutely. Okay. What is our final message, please? What's the final message for this collective's closing message? You need to know. Okay. Yeah. And you have toadstool with growth. And look at the number 44. Like we had the 2 dice, 4, 4. Yes. Growth in your stability, in yourself, your beautiful, unique, vibrant, courageous, 1 in a million self. Yes. Okay. I'm going to read this out of the book. Okay. Toadstool's growth. All right. Okay. And it says, though the forest floor looks sedate, beneath the surface, a kind of enchantment is occurring as the mushrooms grow in weight. Then, when the conditions are right, there is an explosion of toadstools throughout the woods. It happens so fast, it seems magical, yet preparations have long been occurring out of eyesight. The fairies and elves rejoice and even dance in the fairy rings. Things that have been incubating beneath the surface are going to be coming to fruition. Yes, get clear on your goals and dreams because rapid growth is ahead. Be ready for these projects to come to fruition. You must first be starkly honest about what you want. Ask yourself, is this what I really want? Believe in miracles. Also, in this time ahead, you might discover a spiritual guru or step into a new spiritual path. You might find that you are providing expansive spiritual growth for others simply by being who you are. Yes. And all of this abundance for the highest good for you and the collective. Make sure that your foundations are in place. Yes, like we were talking about, secure foundations, right? Stability. Okay. Because once this growth begins, you will be in for a journey of a lifetime. Fungi are ancient and were the first organisms to leave the water and initiate life on Earth 1.3 billion years ago. In the forest, their interconnected filament-like roots provide protein-rich food and life for the entire forest. This seemingly humble ancestor to the toadstool is so essential that none of our native conifers would survive without life-giving qualities of their roots. Their ability to grow and survive throughout all time speaks of your ability to grow and thrive no matter what life brings. The spirit of the toadstool says, beneath the surface of your life, miraculous changes are occurring. Something that you thought was ordinary is, in fact, remarkable. You are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. Yes, rapid growth. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, right? Yes. Get ready and hang on for the ride. Yeah, if you're feeling froggish, leap. Yes, take that risk, believing in yourself, growing, and this energy catching momentum to fulfill your dreams. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this message for you. It was just 2444 on the clock again. Okay, fours are important. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Thank you, guides, angels, ancestors. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for liking, subscribing, being here with me, leaving me comments. I love reading your comments. All right. So drop a 44 or a 444 in the comments. I'm ready, right? I'm ready for this fortune, for this fortune, for this legacy. Absolutely. Because I am going to be myself and be in my highest vibration, right? And this growth is all catching momentum. Okay. This is beautiful. Okay. I love you. And until next time, peace.